Okay. Hello. The start streaming button has been pressed. There's a few messages in the chat. First stream in a few weeks. Wait, is my mic even on? Is my mic doubled? Messages in. I don't know what's going on. But if anybody's here, hello. Gonna host a setup Sunday. See a chat message. Am I gonna review the Ponage Stormbreaker V3? I don't know. I have the Stormbreaker, the max size that I haven't reviewed, and that's not really like an impressive top tier ergo, especially not worth the price. And I have been hard on some of Ponage's mice, so I'm not sure if they will necessarily be sending me that out, but maybe they will. XRP to the moon. I don't know if that's a real chat. I'm going to assume it is. But yeah, that crypto announcement is crazy. I mean, Cardano as well. Like, that, there's got to be more to it. But maybe not. Yeah, discussing the cryptocurrency market a minute into the stream. That's pretty good. How's it going? Hypo FN. Oh, not a lot of chat messages. My stream fell off. Is the Attack Shark R3 better than the GPX Superlight? No. Pretty simple. But yeah, there's Setup Sunday happening in my Discord as always in the Setups channel. There will be 10 winners. Rain or shine. X2F has saved me. I mean, it's a pretty good fingertip mouse shape, and that's something not a lot of fingertip mice have gotten right. So, it's promising from there. But definitely, like, maybe the next version will be really groundbreaking. Hello, how's it going, Cochry, motion designer / editor. OP1W 4K review when? I'm not sure. That's kind of a mouse that I never made an official review of, and it just is what it is. Like, if you want a small, like, kind of heavy OP1 shape in wireless form, go for it. If not, probably go for something else. Looking at the Pulsar X-Lite V3, what's your thoughts? They just released the V4. The V3 optical implementation, it wasn't my favorite, but you can find it for a good price probably. Wooting ADHE review when? I am using my ADHE because, as many of you know, I spilled coffee on my HM80, which I had been using despite the malware accusations. It was just a fucking great keyboard, but I do have a person, Rivian, as many of you in my Discord may know him, is building me a Venom 60HE. So the keyboard saga, it should, I don't know, there should be some updates to it soon, but yeah, I'm on the ADHE. It's really not bad. You recommend a wireless gaming headphone / headset? Not at all. Like, audio is just not, it's not really me. What am I even using at the moment? Like DT990s? I don't like them that much, but they just are what they are. I'm a biodynamic boy. OP1 Wii or HitScan Hyperlight? Probably the Hyperlight, depending on your weight preference and shape preference, I guess. What mouse beats Mad R Major? A lot of them, but for the price, not as many. That's what I would say. F1 Extreme or HitScan Hyperlight? Fucking flip a coin. I'd say if you just want, like, the cheapest mouse, getting a F1 Extreme on AliExpress will be better. There are some, like, features of the Hyperlight that are better. It's more ethical and so forth, but just is what it is. Should get started with setup soon because I'm known to not necessarily go too quick. This is another mouse that I haven't seen much coverage on. Have any of you guys seen a review of the HyperX? What is it even called? The Saga Pro, the HyperX Pulsefire Saga Pro. I genuinely don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but it was sent out to me by HyperX, and it kind of has like some shape modularity features, but like not really many. So this is a mouse. I just felt like I should mention it because nobody's fucking mentioning it. Didn't know it existed. I imagine that's going to be the case for a lot of people. Lamzutachi sucks, or is it just bad because of its price / value? The price / value are kind of why it sucks, but it's just worse than the Maya series. It's not like an improvement shape-wise. It's just like if you really want hot swap with a so-so like click implementation. I just can't imagine many people it's the best mouse for. Have you received the T-Evolution Terra yet? Is that how you pronounce it? Is it T-Evolution? I don't know. But no, I have not tried it yet. I checked my DMs and they didn't offer to send me one, so I don't know. That's all of the research I'm good for. Should I swap from GPX2 to Viper V3 Pro? You really don't need to if you're satisfied with the GPX2. That's what I would say. Like, if it's serving you well, you don't hate the shape or really anything about it, no need to switch. How many mice do you have in the collection so far? It's just practically impossible to keep track of because I've given away so many, I've sold so many. But I'd imagine, like, in my room, there's at least, like, 200, maybe 250. Probably no more than 300. You should try budget Red Dragon M916. I did last year, and it was unimpressive. How is your mouse so sweaty? I don't know. It's just the GPX coating. I guess moist hands. 200 mice is crazy. It is what it is. But yeah, I guess I'll get to Setup Sunday now. Hold on. Are HE keyboards other than Wooting still waste of money? Not necessarily. That video was made back when the 60 HE was kind of just way better than all of the clones on the market. Okay, I think now the display is captured. It'd be so cinema if Terra also stopped selling after the first batch like Scram. That would be funny. And then that would give some credit to maybe Logitech shutting these clones down theory. But I doubt that's happening since it's not happening with Pulsar. This is the first setup of the day. We have a gray Type 99 SteelSeries headset. What is this keyboard? Is that Razer? I don't know. Some keyboard, probably good. Monitor, is this the Asus 480? I don't know. Something. I don't know what everything is. And we have the classic blue Snowball. It's a pretty good setup. What is this mouse? Like a Hitscan Hyperlight? That's just a classic, like current meta setup. This guy has the Setup Sunday winner role, so he's not going to win again. But that's a good way to start it off. Mouse infestation. It is something like that. Drunkier A75 has been serving me well. Yeah, that's honestly like the thing with keyboards is most of them are pretty good performance-wise. There are a few that are definitely in another category than the others, but like for $100 or so, you can get a solid keyboard at this point. Good setup, but 2 gaming only. Yeah, there should be some more stuff on the walls, just something. At least the PC's not on the carpet. That's a black 0, not a gray Type 99. That is true. Upon farther examination, I just thought like this looks like grime from your like wrist that shows up on the Type 99. It just looks so light for a black pad. I mean, I guess he's really using it. Hey, Bortsy, how's your Venom going? I think it's in the process of being built. Because I haven't received it yet, so it's only what I can assume. Why are gaming mice becoming so light and small? It's actually annoying. That is a fair critique. Not a lot of, like, even if you like light mice, but you like larger mice, your options are very limited compared to small mouse enjoyers. How many dots should I point my Pulsar Crazy Light? You could probably, like, 4 with solid placement. I don't know if any more is necessary. Just whatever feels right. Is the Red Dragon M724 a good beginner budget mouse? Probably not. There's just nobody I recommend Red Dragon to. I never feel like I've made a bad recommendation with that rule in place. Why do you prefer XM2W 4K over Vaccine and Jutsu Sword? Just the shape. I prefer the mouse being a bit larger at around the exact same weight. It's, I don't lose much. Skyrex V8 or ATK F1 Ultimate? You just gotta compare the shapes and see which one's gonna be better than you. Venom, yes, the Venom keyboard. There's been a lot of praise, but I swear when it first launched, everybody was like, wow, this tests so good, the performance clears everything else, but now those aren't the arguments I hear being made for it, so I'm a bit concerned with that, because that's literally the only thing I care about. But, I don't know, still hoping for it. How's the new WMS BeastX Pro? I haven't gotten sent that yet. I think they're shipping that out early March, which is now, so I don't know when it's going to be in hand. Droma, good morning. 4 total, 2 front, 2 back. That would be it in the 4 corners. I don't know how else you would place them. Silver Fox or Obsidians? Between those two, I guess Silver Fox, but I'm definitely Magic Ice over Silver Fox. The more I use them, they just they're too smooth. It's very weird. On cloth, that is, at least. Are there any mice with the Maya X 4K gray color? I'm not sure. It's a good question. Just tried the U2. Don't like it over a Superlight or the normal Maya. Will the Hyperlight fit me more? I mean, if you're fine with the normal Maya, the Hyperlight will be a bit lighter. I mean, slightly thinner, different shape, but you have good mice already, so you can keep chasing for the perfect mouse. But yeah, the thing with the Viper Mini is Razer just refuses to actually honor the classic shell, and other companies can't seem to pull it off perfectly. Is smaller always better for fingertip enjoyers? No, it can get to a point where it's just so thin that you can't aim well. When is the Bordsy Zero and the Artisan Dots coming? That is a fucking good question that I myself wish I knew the answer to. It seems like Artisan is just in a grind mode for some things, and the pad is on the back burner. But I have confidence that it will be released at some point. Now let's get to the second setup of the day. So many fucking words here that I just don't know. I don't even know what type of product it's entertaining too. We have the Padsmith pad. We have a G-Wolves. What is this? The Hot ES2. Is this a little Keeb mat? I always thought those were. I don't know what I thought of those. Not too highly of them. Two monitors. This is a good setup. I'm sure these speakers cost a lot of money, but I've never been a big speaker guy. I'm loving your pad. Yeah, it's crazy. Like there have been maybe 100 or so of them shipped out to people who have won them for free, but the people who want to buy the Board Z0, it just simply hasn't happened. I have the Viper Ultimate, but the scroll doesn't feel as tactile as before. That mouse released fucking last decade. We're halfway through the decade, man. What can you expect? I mean, honestly, how much use are you expecting to get out of a Viper Ultimate? It's an honest question. What did you do with your Blessed G Pro? It's just still on the shelf behind me, off camera. You can't see it. But my dad texted me that it was the 4-year anniversary of my G Pro blessing video a few days ago. I don't know how he knew that, but that was kind of shocking. So, and just thinking about that, 4 years since that video, like what the fuck? Just copped a T-Volution Terra G703 clone. Did they send you a copy? I've been asked about that many times. They have not sent me one. I could ask them for one. I could buy one. I'm just like kind of the G703 clones. I don't care, like personally, but I will still review them because when you try the shape, it's like I understand why it was good when we had like Logitech's implementation. All Ergos were bricks, but it's like it's got kind of weird shape unless you just like full on palm or there's a ton of like palm support on it. What's the top 3 Ergos on the market these days? That's a good question. I mean, my top 3 is probably in no order. GPX decks like Vaxi E1, then maybe still the Death Adder V3 Pro. Yeah, I don't know. Ergo market isn't like, there's not much stuff releasing, similar to Ambi. G70 or G303 Shroud Edition is double clicking on all buttons. I mean, if it's still in the warranty period, I guess you could get a new one. But yeah, again, that's a mouse that released when? 2021? It's been a long time since some of these mice released. We need a G500S clone? Yeah, I mean, Logitech needs to just start, like, honoring their products. Isn't Razer still doing that? Does anybody have intel on if Razer is going to release the Boom Slang still? Or is that, like, a troll? But yeah, I think I analyzed the setup. It's a great setup. It could be a winner, but this person just looks too loaded. Did you try Venom 60HE? No, I'm still waiting on my build to be built and in hand, but I've only heard good things, so I can imagine if my experience is not good, I would have been lied to. You see Shroud G303 seems discontinued, went on sale everywhere for $45. That's interesting. Like, it's on Amazon for $45 right now. It's kind of an interesting buy at that price. They're practically giving them away. Do you know of anyone who received their prophecy yet? They haven't shipped out yet, which is something I was also going to mention. Like, when the fuck is that mouse going to arrive? I think they said mid-March, depending on the, like, size and color you ordered. Okay, this one. Another minimal setup. Too much minimalism. What is this? Like a disco ball of a head? Like, this is not deep. Whatever I'm looking at. Polar 75 Pro AIM 8K. The Piranha mouse. It's like fingertip mouse. Pretty based. Don't see many people using those. Vaxi PC mousepad, also based. Pretty solid setup, just not a lot going on. Oh, is this a Shure mic? Have you gone back and tried the Pulsar X3 since you made your review video on it? Yeah, a little bit, but only like for other Ergo comparisons mainly. It's just not something, not an Ergo that I want to use much. Sure, MB7, nice. Can you review monitors when the micro LED ones come out? I'm not sure. I've been using this 480Hz OLED for a few months now. I think since October, almost half a year. Wait, maybe I could make like a half a year with 480Hz type of video. Have you been sent the Vaxi PD? Yeah, I got sent that a few months ago. Is it finally on sale now? Because I didn't like it too much back then. Vaxi just uses that same surface too much. Unless I'm mixing it up with another pad, the PE. What's the difference between the PE and the PD? No idea. Viper V3 Pro skate recommendations for Zero Mid. I would say Magic Ice from Unusual Way Esports. Shout out to them. Can you say Ramadan Mubarak? You got. Hopefully I pronounced Mubarak right. But yeah, to everybody celebrating Ramadan. Shout out to you. I was going to ask you about your experience with the monitor. It's great. I mean, for the past month or two, I've been playing Fortnite on 360 hertz instead of 480, so I don't know. That just is what it is. I don't really feel one way or another about it. And I haven't been playing too many other games, but I recently did this like monitor tweak in custom resolution utility, and like it actually made the monitor feel so much better. I forgot what it was. It was swapping some setting to like DisplayPort 2.0. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows what I'm talking about. Any comment on Hyperlight hit scan? I've spoken about it a lot. What are you wondering? Gatekeeping? No, it was like some YouTuber named like Corvy made a video on it. It was like a few days ago. But yeah, I'm not in the tweaking sphere. Okay, wait, Cyros. This is the Fortnite goat, I think. 240 hertz OLED, X2H Mini, Hien, Temu Wooting. Yeah, those fake wootings with the with the attachment is crazy. What company is this? Is this the Mad Lion? Yeah, yet again, another setup where it's like not too much going on. There's the Algebra 2 textbook. That could have been on the desk. Would have been a bit better. The Rock guy, right? Yes, the Rock guy. I just saw that tweak yesterday. Yeah, I mean, usually, like, if I see a tweak video on my recommended, I watch it, and it's not really valid, but that, I swear, it's, like, noticeable difference. What are your thoughts on the Rokaku and Samurai? I think they're great pads. I just haven't been using them much in the past, like, weeks to months, I guess. I don't know, I've just been using the Zero Soft. I'm so bored with mouse pads. What mouse pads are you guys using? What do you recommend? What is changing the game? Because it's like, I swear, mouse pads. The title of the stream is like, is our mice dead? But mouse pads, it's like, that's a fucking even more of a lost cause. Yeah, this setup, I mean, with the IEMs, it's not really a winner, but it's solid. Saturn Pro Key 83 Mid Matrova Breeze. Is that a mouse pad? I haven't heard much about that. Okay, it's the same guy saying two things about Matrova. I was like, wait, are these underrated? 83 mid, Raiden. So I'm seeing a lot of good amount of Artisan. Okay, another comment about Matrova. Okay, I'll try it because there's a lot of comments. Heavy B Enjoyer, that's pretty cool. SP4 and Heavy B, interesting, shocking. Okay, no winners yet on Setup Sunday. What is this mouse pad? Does anybody know? It doesn't look flat. Looks like a budget setup, but you have the mouse pad as a keyboard mat. Just kind of baller. Zero X Soft, Hien still clears a decade later. Yeah, true. Hien's been out for like well over a decade. I've been using them a decade ago. If you like the Hien, you have to try the Esport Tiger Hetu. That's interesting. Is that new? Because I've been sent like some of the batches of former Esport Tiger pads, and none of them really stick out. But that does seem interesting. Bought so many new pads and kept going back to the GSR SE Gree. Interesting. We contacted you. Oh, you're making the pads. Where'd you contact me? Email or Twitter? I'll fucking keep a lookout for it. Which mouse is in the thumbnail at number 4 in the top row? That's a good question. Was it the Pulsar X2F? I'm trying to like think. I could find the picture. That's Meow Gaming. Okay, that fits the theme of the rest of this setup. What is the Ola 68HE? I mean, I can imagine what it is. It's a fucking AliExpress all-effect keyboard. You have the Skypad wallpaper. It's not like not a winner. Identity is broke. Budget setup Gunnar wallpaper. Do they deserve a win? Because this is kind of the setup like, yeah, $30. It could add something interesting to this setup. Hopefully they're American. If they're not American, that would be unfortunate. Yeah, he can be a winner, though. What are we doing for the reaction this time? 100 emojis. He's broke. Give him a code. You got it. There's one winner. 1 out of 10. Keep on sending your setups in. I don't know how many there are, but I presume there are many. The earlier you do it, the better chance there is that I look at it. Hetu came out in late 2023. Oh, maybe I already tried it then, but I don't know. I could. Dinity actually won something? Well, he deserved it, clearly. Bros, WL mouse pad good, or should I go with Zowie for Valorant? Please, your review matters. I mean, it's just, the WL mouse pad is nothing innovative. Like, if you can find one for a really good price, it's going to be solid, but it's not like a really like unique, high-quality control pad offering, if that makes sense. There's like OEMs on AliExpress that sell them cheaper. Infinity My Speed could be cheaper, but I don't know what the price is on their website. What are your thoughts on ambient lighting? I don't really have any thoughts. Sorry to disappoint. Watching and building boards. Yo, Rivians. The man, the myth, the legend. Appreciate you stopping by, and I can only hope for the utmost quality of my build. Czech general, I couldn't submit because I've had Romanian for a year. Romanian really can't submit to set up Sunday. That's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Thoughts on Cordura? It's kind of dead. It's just not dead, but it's nobody's really working with it anymore in terms of mousepad. Do you think, or in terms of mousepad? What the fuck? Do you think Glassworks pad is good for TAC FPS? Like the glass pad's not. They wouldn't be my first, second, or third, or many numbers beyond that recommendation. But I'm sure some people play TAC FPS well with them. Did you vote for Trump? No, I voted for myself. Do you know the Quorar Neutron? Yes, I know of their pads, but I didn't try them. I've tried them like in Japan, I think. Just dragged my mouse through them. Venom 60HE plus ATK F1 Extreme plus Ultra Glide. I mean, this is... Have I already looked at this setup? How many people have these fucking keep mats now? What the hell is happening? That's another cool but lifeless setup. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. Where's the life? How do I buy Artisan Pad? Artisan-jp.com is their official website. And then if you're in the US, they have JP Gaming USA as the retailer. Max Gaming if international. I mean, there are other places in your country and so forth. When are you going to try Motrova? I mean, clearly soon because there's a lot of legitimate organic demand for it. Thoughts on MGG mousepads? I don't really have too many thoughts. I was going to buy their like Hayate Otsu clone, I guess, on AliExpress, and then I went to look for a listing. It wasn't there. That was like many months ago, so I don't know. Any news on your Zero? Sadly, and somewhat shockingly, there's no updated news. And yeah, what is it? March? I don't know what to say. Except for maintain hope, maintain faith. Gets to a point where you reach a wall. Once you get to the wall, what you do from there is what matters. I'm not going to check general, only because it's going to make me lose my place, unfortunately. So hopefully somebody removes your Romanian. That's the real goal. Okay, let's see. Now this, finally, I see something that just looks more authentic than some of these other setups. So you have a GPX Dex that is based. What Artisan pad is that? Artisan Zero, very good. Chinese keyboard. See, I don't, like, this whole thing is based. The Hydro Flask, let's remove that from the equation. But that keyboard, I really don't know what is going on with that keyboard. But I mean, the setup, like, it has the spirit of a winner, Loki. Hey, Boardsman, what keyboard do you have? I'm using the Wooting ADHE right now. For, like, multiple months prior to, like, this last week, I was using the HM80 from Sayakey, but I spilled coffee on that keyboard, so that was that. They offered to send me a new one, and the aluminum case version, I guess. I did take them up on that. But I should be getting the Venom 60 soon, which will hopefully ruin all other keyboards for me. So were the factory question mark? I'm not sure what you're trying to ask. Thoughts on Zero Mouse versus Plus Type 99? Probably a good setup. I mean, I haven't tried the newer versions of the Zero Mouse, but since it is so light, you probably want to pair it with a like more controlled pad, so it makes sense. ATK released the 99G. Didn't they release that like last year? I just haven't bothered with ATK, like MGG, any of these budget AliExpress pads. I really can't bring myself to care. Boardsy, does the color of the mouse matter? To some extent. I mean, what's the real innovation going to be in mice in the next few years? The only thing it could be is anime designs, just like it happened in mouse pads. Insane sale in my area. They're selling the X2H for $42. Not bad. And people are saying there's a G303 for $45 as well. I mean, mice are cheap. You just need to be looking, and you will find them. Would you recommend using 4,000 hertz polling rate or 2,000? 2,000 will probably be safer across like many games, just many systems. But if you can use 4,000 without any issues, you don't mind the battery life hit, stick with that. There seems to be a trend to hate on the GPX into your server. It's not just my server. It's like the entire like mouse using population. There's just like something off in the head where it causes people to hate on the GPX. I'm a GPX truther. I have mine plugged in. I've been using it recently. I don't understand why people hate on it, but it does make sense for the mouse industry as a whole to hate on it because if you advertise like, oh, there's a one-stop solution for mice with the GPX, what's the point of all of these other mice? Um, and so forth. Would you buy an LED screen mouse? I'd probably try one, but I don't think I would buy one and think it was a good decision. Bought an Artisan Zero from Amazon. Hope it's not a scam. It's not a scam, but you just overpaid. So that's that. Some would call that a scam. Are you getting a revision unit of Polarity? Polarity, is that Glassworks Polarity? Are we thinking of the right thing? Pulsar X-Lite V3 good. I swear somebody asked that. Man, yeah, it's a good Ergo for the price. But it's not as good as the V4. Not my number one on the market. Any tips starting out as a reviewer? You just got to review. Like, truly, you just got to review a lot of products. Which some people, they hear them, they're like, oh, well, I can't review that many products. Review what you have and then go from there. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like all of the mouse reviewers nowadays, like the smaller ones, are all like Filipino. It's kind of insane. They love mice in the Philippines. Like when I just type in mouse review on YouTube and sort by last 7 days, it's like all Filipino reviewers, and I don't have an issue with that. I'm just saying it fucking is what it is. Yo, Boardsy, how are you doing today? I'm good, Ron BJ. I'm pretty good. Just chilling, doing setup Sunday, reading chat. Jake, you the second goat. He's been inactive recently, right? I don't know what that is. Do you test mice on other competitive shooters that aren't Fort? Not consistently. Like, I'll fucking, if I play another game, I'll obviously, like, use mice on that game, but I don't play any games as religiously as I do Fortnite, if that makes sense. Thoughts on Filipino reviewers? Like anything else, it's a spectrum. There are some sharp ones, and there are some dull ones. Have you seen the Cougar Revenger Pro 4K? No? Wait, maybe? Did Rock and Jump Ninja just post a video on that? Because I might have, like, seen that notification on my phone. Because the name, like, rings a bell. But I haven't, like, actually seen it. Here in the Philippines, people love to trade mice. Makes sense. Shout out to them. You talking about Miggs being the Filipino reviewer. I don't think he's the one I have in mind. I mean, there's just genuinely so many. What case are you getting for the Venom? Which case did I get? That's a good question. I'd have to check my Discord DMs. Salvations, maybe? Salvation? It was like $130 because of some sale. Best non-Asian mousepad. What does that mean? Like assembled in the US? Or like from a company that isn't artisan or Chinese? I don't know. ZA13DW, Viper V3 Pro, Type 99, custom Wooting ADHE. Damn, I mean this. Sure, this is a lifeless setup that I've been criticizing, but it's fucking clean, and he has the peripheral choice right with the tilted Type 99. That's shocking. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good setup. Lots of black. Yeah, this will be winner 2 out of 10. That looks clean. It is very clean. Oof, Salvation is a pretty good case. I'm glad to hear. I had pretty sharp keyboard people in my ear leading me through the way. Do you review keyboards? Not to the extent I review mice, but if a really good keyboard comes around my desk, I will make that known. I don't like really review keyboards. I just have a main keyboard. I test keyboards and I decide what's the best. If that makes sense. Optimum Tech Disease back at it. Har har har. I don't know what that's in reference. Oh, I guess the minimalist setups. I haven't seen an Optimum Tech like actual setup post of his in a while, or not like post, but shown in a video. Can you win if you're from EU? Yeah, you can win, but you have the $30 Lethal Gaming Gear gift card, so the shipping will probably fuck you over, but people have won before from Europe. Minimal subs don't do it for me? Yeah, same, but the peripheral choice is good enough. Have you tried the Equinix EZ63? No. I tried like one of Equinix's first keyboards back like early 2023 maybe. But yeah, I haven't tried their recent stuff. I heard it's good, but I've heard like 1,000 Hall Effect keyboards that have the same fucking internals are good. I bet they all are. Any consistent speed pads you can recommend? Consistent speed. I don't know. The thing with speed pads is they usually don't hold up for a super long time. Like the Raiden, for example. But I'm sure there are some that I'm just like blanking on. I don't know if you're looking for like smooth speed or like Heian speed. U2DW versus XM2 Wii 4K. Well, I presume XM2W 4K. I would take that over the U2, but it's just a shape thing, honestly. What headphones do I use? It is, what do I use? The DT990s, I guess. Matty OW with his 12 Raidens. Yeah, I saw some like super schizo post from Matty about how he actually has like a just separate setups for like each discipline of aiming. That's kind of insane. Best recent balanced mousepad that stays consistent with high humidity or change of temperature? I don't even know. I mean, I like the Hyperion, but I don't know if it meets those qualities, and it's also a bit faster and balanced maybe. Any X-ray pad recommendation lately? Okay, wait. This guy is spamming too much. User and timeout. I mean, like, what the? I don't even know what the question was. Like, Corphead skates dirt? Sure, whatever. Inca versus XM2. I'd probably, definitely the XM2. I mean, the Inca, it's just like, people just LARP as lovers of like the ZA13, the G703. Like, you weren't really using those shapes back in the day. I don't know what the point is that I'm trying to get at, but yeah, I don't love the Inca. Like, it's solid. It serves its purpose. It just is what it is. Is it bad that I'm in the U.S. and ordered from the official artisan website? No, it's still the most economical option. Like, you could get the pads for the best price. Especially if you order two for like $100 shipped. Fucking beautiful. Oh, we need more gray mice. True. Looking at... Actually, no. There is a gray mouse on my desk. This Pulsar Crazy Light. Just got an OP1 8K. Will the 8K be useful even though I play 800 DPI? I'd recommend at least 600 or 1600, but the 8K probably won't be useful regardless. Let's be real here. Answer me, please. I don't know what your question was. Oh, what mouse would you recommend for everything but mostly... see, you should have placed a comma in there. It would have made interpreting it a bit easier. I don't know, like just anything. Like, watch my mouse tier list. Pick something from the top tier. Depends on your hand size. Depends on your preference. Need more information. The XM2 W4K is same shape as the R1 Pro Max. No, not. It is not. Mousepads are not dead. Okay, wait. You can stop ranting about your company. It's been enough. You got 30 minutes of the free shilling. 360 hertz OLED Wooting ADHE Zinc Skypad 3.0 Beast X Mini. Jesus. This is like... Okay, wait, I actually thought... It's just like that one fucking... Is that a Lego plant? I thought there was more going on. I guess it's the wallpaper. Like, these things kind of combine. I thought this setup had a lot more, like, flair. Very, like, feminine. It's giving off feminine vibes. What is this keyboard? The Wooting? It's fucking crazy. Pretty good setup. What do you think about Dark Project Mice? I don't even know what that is. Somehow. Is that like a Kickstarter? Dark Project. Hey, Boardsy, you don't look like a greasy bum anymore. You've come a long way. I don't even know if that's true, but I appreciate the compliment. Didn't recently, like, 3 Endgame Gear copies release? I guess, right? With the WO Mouse Ying, the Strider, and then, what was the third one? Was there a third one? I'm not sure. Mets are winning the division this year. I can only hope. I mean, the thing with the Mets is historically they haven't disappointed me as much as the Jets have, so it will be better than the Jets season, which is all I'm looking for. Will you be reviewing the T-Evolution Terra? Yeah, and since I've gotten so many requests, I will order one after stream. Okay, see, now we have the Matrova mousepad. Let's look at it. How does it look? It's a little bit thick, but nice color. Looks solid. What else is going on? Let's say F1 Extreme. Yep. Ace 68. I swear, there are like more Hall effect keyboards than I even thought existed. Somebody got skipped? Wait, really? Oh, I thought I went over this setup. I guess I kind of just looked at it. The desk. It's a very large desk. Hold on, I need some water. Fuck, I dropped the bottle cap. Have you tried the Tiger Yanzi? Feels so good and not fast like the Ice V2. Is that the pink one? Or the skates? I think I have. I think I tried them on GPX once, but that might be it. Let's see this setup. So we have the large desk. We have 2 monitors. WO mouse. What is that? Jules HTR? Fucking this guy. Real fingertip gripper. Is that the Optimum Tech mouse? Glass mouse pad. I mean, this is a setup. There's no denying that. Just such a big desk. Big room. Lots of space. So little of it being used. What's your all-time favorite mousepad? Probably the Artisan Hien or the Zero. Might be a tie between those two. And then, I don't know what it would, like, round out my top 5. FineMax Gear, Akitsu Makers is going to drop the OP1 clone. I, honestly, after the FineMax Noah, I could not care less about anything that company does. Like, it's actually, that mouse was just so bad. There's not even words. Thoughts on PureBot getting back with Poyo? I mean, they're going to run the region. There's no other way to look at it. Pretty absurd. I don't know why they split in the first place. Like, that was just kind of weird. Thoughts on the Hyperlight? I swear, I've kind of asked this like 10 times. It's a good mouse. It's a good small mouse. Everybody agrees. Unforgiven with the AED 729. What is an AED? I don't know, but I appreciate it. Appreciate all 7.29 of them. Viper V3 Sens edition worth for $250. I mean, there's no world where it's really worth more than just like the standard colorway. That's a cheaper price, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the Sentinels edition over everything else. My hand is 19.5 cm. I was looking at GPX2 iClaw and fingertip drip. I mean, the GPX2, it could be a perfect choice. It's safe, but you could also get something like the Lamzu Maya X if you want something a bit lighter. Sentinels over the Faker? Yeah, definitely for me. And the coating is a little bit better, but that's not really the only reason. What's your hand size? Like 21 by 11. Have you heard about the Angry Meow infinite battery mouse? No, but they did email me. They sent me like this crazy email just saying like, we have the best like gaming mice. And it didn't really like say anything beyond that, I don't think. Just bought the Wiseowl OGM V2 Pro V2. Nice. Wiseowl. Yeah, they sent me the Cloud XS. I can't believe I forgot about that mouse. I got to review that one soon. The Skyrock Z6 doesn't come with a USB dongle, question mark, so you always got to use the receiver. Yeah, I mean, I guess. They give you a free, pay $70 and you get an 8K dongle. You're complaining. That's crazy. Is the carbon fiber and magnesium mouse worth trying? Just like in general, I'm not a big fan of those materials. I think I gotta lead like a revolution against non-plastic mice. Gotta shill plastic for the environment. Does using different gaming mice make you significantly better? What do you mean? Like, will switching mice consistently increase your skill? Or like, from mouse to mouse does skill change? I don't even know how to interpret that. Have you heard about the IPI Float? It's an AliExpress carbon fiber cheap final mouse. Yes, I have heard about that, but I haven't gotten my hands on it. There was a reviewer who had one who said they would send me once they were done, but I don't know what happened with that. If you show plastic, then what about the ULX? I mean, it's fucking feels more like plastic than most non-plastic mice. Yeah, that's true. We have to cut off the ULX even. Is your setup cleaner all over the place with peripherals? Yeah, my setup is not clean. That's one word I would never use to describe my setup. Definitely scattered with peripherals and dongles and just like fucking pocket knives, screwdrivers, like just so much shit. But yeah, it is what it is. It's my setup. Okay, let's see this one. 1440p 2.8 Hz IPS Viper V3 rated mid, not bad. We got the little audio thing, a GPX. Are these watches? Are these expensive watches? That's the follow-up question. Nothing about the watches. So humble. Pretty good setup. I feel like so many setups, like over the course of years, have just like they've kind of rounded out and just turned into one universal setup. Like these all just kind of look the same. Is anybody picking up what I'm putting out? Like, you're telling me this is really a different setup from that? Let's be real. Modded 60HE Optimum. Yes, I forgot about the Optimum version of this with the case. Not that expensive. Like, oh, the watches are together 3K? Respect. I mean, yeah, you don't need, like, it's the thing. People spend, like, 50K on a watch. Tells the same time. 60 layout sucks. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to going back to the Venom 60HE. Like, I don't know. I've kind of been on TKL like 80% for a long time now. Is 8K hertz wireless worse than 5G for health? No, I think you're fine with 8K wireless. It's not like it's consistent anyway. Like the signal's just scattered all over the place. It's like one of the issues with it. Very minimalistic setup. Yeah, maybe these are just like as setup Sunday progresses, things will change. What am I? 30 minutes behind? Usually 40 minutes into a stream, I'm more than 30 minutes behind, and people know that's true. Let's see. Saturn Pro, was this a Zowie U2? Looks like a U2. Yes, it is. And that's the DW version, so it has like the sideband and the shape changes. Still haven't tried those. Looks pretty good though. What's up, bro? How are you doing? I'm doing good, Ebu. Do you think Final Mouse kind of fell off? I think similar to the mouse scene as a whole, like Final Mouse isn't progressing rapidly in the way they once did, but I think they don't really care about mice as much as a company anymore. Like they have the fucking centerpiece, the Horizon mouse pad, which I swear I'm the only person in the world who actually has interest in the Horizon pad or even wants to know when the fuck it's gonna arrive. VXE Madar Major or Skyrox V6. Again, it just comes down to the shape. I would probably say Skyrox V6. Board Z Cast featuring Viscose when? It would probably be the other way around. Doesn't Viscose have a podcast? The Raw Input podcast, I believe it's called. I don't think I've watched. I think I watched the first episode, whichever one was with Maddie. Was there one with Maddie? But yeah, set up pretty good. Yet not a winner. Let's see. Wow. I actually thought this was like a real window at first. What's going on here? The Musashi Air mousepad. I saw there were some like QC issues with that. Wasn't really sure it happened. I don't see how you can revolutionize mousepads. It could be done. It's got like there's gotta be something more than what people are currently doing, which is just copying each other. Is the Heavy B P-Chen good? I don't just like the Heavy B's good. I don't know about the specific versions. Thoughts on the Lock On Harriet? Not many thoughts. It was like a sold out glass pad release. I saw there was like some drama about it, and I just I could not bring myself to care. It's like Islamic propaganda or something. I don't know. Will you do a Vaxi PD review? Seems interesting with the 1K weight. Which one to buy? Between those, I would say either Zero Mid or the Saturn Pro Firm. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to dig out the PD because I didn't use it much after initial testing. But I don't think such a dense, heavy pad would be good for like humidity just intuitively, but maybe it would be. Thoughts on the Melon drama a few weeks ago? Oh, with TJ exclusives? I mean, there were definitely some valid points in there on the Melon end. I don't really... Yeah, I kind of forgot about the specifics of it. There's been so much like brain dead drama in the peripheral space. We need anti-sweat tech on these mouse pads? That's a good idea. I mean, a lot of them look, you have some form of that. Got the little mouse collection next to the... What's this, a Lego car? Maybe a non-Lego car. 240 hertz on the bottom, 144 hertz on top. What mice have you achieved the best scores in aim trainers with? I mean, a whole variety of them. I definitely broke a few high scores with the ULX small. Like not recently, but those are ones that come to mind. Water inflated mouse pads? Yeah, why has nobody tried that? Like a layer of plushiness, but from water. This person's like desktop icons are kind of crazy. Best mouse for CS2? I don't know. What is Donkey's? Like a GPX? Probably that. Is that a Russian name? A lot of Russians use WO mouse, I guess, because maybe not every company ships there. But I swear, I've noticed like a disproportionate amount of Russian WO mouse users. Why did no one try to make a paper mouse pad? Plenty of people have. Even I've put some time on a paper mouse pad. What do I have to do to get unbanned from your server? I don't know. Usually, like, when people ask to get unbanned, I'll, like, check what they got banned for. It's just something insane. Damn, this Keeping the grip tape on that mouse is certainly a choice. We have like the dirty G203 cable. This is an OG collection. Credit where it's due. This Loki could be a winner. Let's try and gain some respect. Not as insane as the Hitler notification. Nobody saw that. Infinity mouse pads, they make good stuff, honestly. Both their speed and control pads are pretty good options, but I don't know if they are like in stock. They're still producing them. The glass pad I'm not too big on. Bro, I've been forcing myself to use the Turtle Beach Burst 2 Air for a weekend. It's actually really good. I shit on this mouse when it first came out. Yeah, I felt like, I don't remember the reviews, but I was like one of the only people who's like, wait, this is actually like a decent, like larger ambi mouse. But yeah, I too have not put a ton of time on it. Imagine my beard grazing yours. Have you commented that on like my videos? Because like that's a comment I remember, but I don't know if I'm like, what's the phrase? Just imagining it. Mouse collection equals win? Not just a mouse collection, but there's some fucking classics in here. So, you got the Viper Mini G203. Wait, is that an OP1? I thought that was like a OG XM1. It is what it is. Still a winner. And he has Ames in his name. So, what is that? 3 winners now? Un, deux, trois? That's all I know in French. I main a Boardsy Edition LGG Saturn. Am I valid? You are completely valid. That was a legendary budget mouse pad. Let's just say that much. Jesus. Dang, that's best small hand for claw grip. I presume you mean best small mouse for claw grip. And I don't know. It's a good question. Like if you want the lightest, maybe the Hottie S Plus Ultra, or just the Hottie S Ultra. Just in general, there's like Hyperlight, OP1W. Yeah, let's see. X-Ray Pad Thor. Oh, with a slowed plus reverb. I wonder it's on the bottom of this pad. But yeah, that's crazy. The Thor was literally the first mouse pad. That's not true. It was like the second or third mouse pad I ever used. Shocking stuff. What DPI are you on? 1600. Picked up on sale from your vid. Use over my old Artisan X Soft Zero. Shocking. From where can I buy the Boardsy Artisan Zero? You can't buy it yet. A few dozen have been given away over the course of the past year, but none have ever been sold. I was just thinking about checking on eBay the other day if there were any for sale. You guys can check that for now. I don't condone the scalping, but it's being scalped, it's being scalped. Everything below 600 is bad? I mean, yeah, I would not recommend using 400 DPI in this day and age. 800, okay, but 400, I don't know. There are so many mice out these days, it's hard to choose. Yeah, I agree with that entirely. That's like something I've noticed is, like when I made my tier list video and I make videos like ranking many mice, a lot of people care, but just like individual mouse reviews, people are kind of like tapped out of. Because yeah, there's just so many options on the market. Controversial opinion, GPX skates receive too much hate. Original skates are pretty good. That is controversial because it's wrong. Like, I will really defend a lot of GPX slander, but the skates, it's like, no, the skates are kind of fucked. What is the reason for that? What is the reason for what? People not caring about, like, individual mouse releases or the market being saturated? Still no release date on the Artisan collab? Shockingly, no. What is the latest mousepad you actually enjoyed using? Like the most recent release that I really enjoyed might have been the Kurosan Samurai, like the updated V2 version. But recently I've just been using the Zero Soft, like my collab edition. It gives me everything I need from a like smooth cloth pad. Are you going to do a video on the recent T1 Bangkok Masters winner setup, or do you only do champs winners? I honestly thought this was a champs event, so there's that. Is it like big enough for people to care? Who won? So I need to know. There's a chance though. Got the Hyperion. It's really good IMO. Yeah, I agree. It's like a very good Saturn Pro Zero like alternative. T1, interesting. Okay, well they probably have. Are there any interesting peripherals? I like that simple setup right there. This one. I just like totally. I like sometimes when I'm doing setup Sunday, I just completely forget like I'm actually doing setup Sunday. Any god tier mouse? I'd recommend watching my recent tier list. See the top tier. Guess that would be considered god tier. My setup is goated. Let's see this setup. I don't know if it's yours, but Viper V3 Pro looks like a GPX. It's not a Dex, I don't think. Got a red head. Got the clock. Keyboard. Headphones. Damn, this is like a... I think I approve of every peripheral. I don't know what the keyboard is, but if that's an Apex Pro Mini, I probably approve of it as well. It's like a Fortnite setup. Is it weird to fingertip grip a G703? I would say that's kind of weird. What mouse pad do you think you have the most time on? That's a good question. Probably the Heian Soft. Really thinking about it. Also, I haven't used a glass mouse pad in like months. And I don't know if I've ever been happier in my life. The Teachings of Christ asking which pulsar is best for palm grip. I would say the X3 or the X-Lite. Like one of the larger sizes or whichever size lines up with your hand. But yeah, the X3, that shape will really take over your hand. Why don't you stream Fortnite here? I don't know. I've never been much of a game streamer. And I used to not even record my gameplay, but now I'm back on the shadow play train. Like, OBS replay buffer is a cancer on your system. But shadow play, it's actually, like, super chill. So, I'm finally recording my gameplay. It's like half of the way to streaming. You haven't used a glass pad in months, or you have been using glass for months? The former. Unless I'm fucking forced to or paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, I don't think I'd ever willingly use glass for months. You can set up OBS instant replay. Just like having OBS running, like with replay buffer, is just awful. Like I will never. I don't care that I can have my hand cam in that instance. Like I'm just using shadow play. Glass ain't all that. Glass is gas. Somewhere in between. No, I actually think glass is pretty bad. Like, it's just some type of psyop. Something like that. He gets a 2025 hair reveal. At Boardsy Fest. Let's say that. What's your opinion on the new Lamzu Inca? I posted a review a few days ago. It's good. It is what it is. I just think it's maybe a bit overpriced, and it's just kind of a niche shape. Like, it's not really a main, like, Lamzu offering. It's just kind of like a kind of niche to the side thing. Are you still using the Siakeep HM80? No, I would be if I didn't spill coffee on it last week. I swear Shadowplay doesn't auto-launch half of the time. Yeah, it is weird. Like, sometimes I'll restart my PC and it's still running. Sometimes it won't be. But yeah, I just have, like, hotkeys on my keyboard. It's looking good. Is Artisan large an okay size? I don't have a big desk. It's okay. I definitely don't go smaller than large, but I would recommend XL for most people. There's a reason why Matty OW isn't on glass. It's ass. Yeah, that's the best argument. Like, if it was really good, he would be using it. Is the QCK the Bill Russell of mousepads? No, it's like, I can't even think of a basketball player before Bill Russell. Like, George Mikan, maybe? Was he even... Can somebody do the math on that? Who, like, played first? I mean, probably George Mikan because he was white. Can I say that? But yeah, it's just like QCK, like, gave us the fundamentals. Matty is pretty schizo, so I don't know. Yes, he was before Russell? Okay. Fucking sharp. Sharp as a tack. In the 50s, Russell was the 60s? Well, Russell, he's in the 1957 top set, I think, so. He was balling in the 50s. Let's see. This setup, I'm going to give it a win. It deserves it. Why are you not reading your messages? Well, there's many messages I'm not reading. Yours just happen to be them, I guess. But your message is even visible on my screen. You said, what do you think is the best mouse ever made for gaming? And then like 10 question marks. I don't know. Maybe the GPX. The Logitech G Pro wireless shape and all of its iterations are the best thing that's ever happened. There you go. Does the XM2W have post/pre-travel and heavy click? It does not have heavy clicks. Post and pre-travel, like towards the top, there's a bit of pre-travel it's developed over months, but no, there's like it's a low travel distance click in general, so there's not much room for post-travel. Pretty sure Matty said he would use glass if it wasn't for transportation. What's that even mean? He fucking plays from his house. What's he transporting? Wait, is this an artisan desk pad? This is crazy work. What the hell? The Hayabusa? One of one that was commissioned in 2014. What did that cost you? Like $1,000? That's a crazy setup. What is this? OP18K Ninja Rat Mat Bishi. Yeah, I never got around to using those rat mat skates. And I also never got the final 2 rat mats I needed. Have you tried the Dairyu A950 Air? No, I heard it was good, but honestly, I heard that like a month ago. Should have had one by now. Artisan desk pad, that's pretty rare. Yeah, people don't realize what they're looking at. Pretty clean set. I mean, the Artisan collection, if it fucking loads, that's a crazy flex. Because these aren't just your ordinary Artisan pads. Styler is pretty crazy, not gonna lie, bro's an artisan connoisseur. Yeah, I mean, he kind of pioneered it. And eventually, when his collection goes to auction, it's gonna bring him in like $1 million. Is every artisan pad made? Yeah, it's pretty inspiring. He doesn't even need to win. He's already won. I want an artisan desk pad. Many people do, but honestly, if you understand what's for the best, you don't want to waste that material. While that will never go to auction, you're going to get buried with your artisan pads. That's honorable. I don't know what this stuff is as well. That's a Nintendo Switch. But let's see. Wow, I don't know if... I genuinely don't know if well, I guess my saturation's pretty fucked. This just looks like a red... The entire screen is just like an orange blob. But we have the Maya X on the orange pad with like a kind of orange tinted desk. The dirty wall. I fuck with this setup. There's a lot of chaos. X-Ray Pad Origin Pro. See, that's not what I was expecting for a mouse pad. Is that a HyperX mouse in the thumbnail? Yes, it is the HyperX Pulsefire Saga Pro. I will post a video on it at some point, but I doubt many people will really care that much. It's like you can like kind of mod the shape. Let's see, what is this? Got the headphones. Forty, you are hot. You know that. Like, question mark? Yes. Looking for a smooth pad slower than the Saturn. Any recommendations? I mean, you could go for like the Type 99. You want to go for Artisan. There's the Infinity Mice Control. Zowie GSR, like the most updated version. Probably so many others I'm blanking on. Like the Coruscant Shogun, even though I don't know if that one's being sold. Lamzu Maya X Juicer. Is that like a XQC reference? I haven't heard much about XQC recently. How far do people sit from their monitors? The setup seems close, but it's also like 24 inches. I mean, that seems like a pretty valid monitor position. He's sitting, that one doesn't seem off to me. See, this setup, here, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Like, which monitor is being used to game on? Why are there, like, emoticons on the monitor? This setup raises a lot of questions. It's like a TikTok mousepad, G203, a keyboard. Wait, what the hell is that? Is that like a button in between the spacebar? Do you guys see what I'm seeing? This is actually a cursed setup. Rodriguez. This might be a winner. I mean, like, what the hell? Is the ATK Fierce X mouse good? I'm not sure. I haven't tried it. I'd guess no. It's just like an OEM shell, like trash magnesium. ATK. Also, this fucking animal, like, I don't even know what this is called. Like a bar. It's like a loading bar of animals. Yeah, this is a winner. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Fuck, am I really 50 minutes behind? How's that possible? I've only been streaming for an hour. Bro is 10? Well, at least now he has a $30 gift card to enhance the setup. Is the size difference from the AX to the NPO1S crazy? Yeah, it really is. What mice do you recommend to me? No budget. I would recommend watching my tier list that I recently uploaded, looking at the top tier and deciding what's best for you from there. It's just, if I don't know your hand size or preference, it's hard to tell. Viper V3 Pro with Magic Ice, very based, rooting with temp keycaps. Wooting 60 with the original strap. You don't see those any day. What artisan pad is this? A 0? Shocking. Became Artisan XL Enjoyer after thinking large was the wave. See, the person asking about Artisan large versus XL, this person doesn't have a ton of room on their desk. They're still sticking it out with an XL. Some of those fancy, like, standing desks, pretty clean. GPX on top of the PC case. It's really a good setup. On some Sundays, this would certainly be a winner. How long's the setup queue looking? I don't want to think about it. The less I think, the better. Getting an Opio and Weir hit scan hyperlay. 5 cents Game Sense radar, or 5 years old Game Sense radar. Damn, looks clean though. What happened with Game Sense? Are they just like kind of out of the industry? What is the most Chad mouse of all time? That's a good question. Yet again, it might be the GPX. Want one that's good for claw grip and a bigger one. I mean, XM2W 4K, Viper V3 Pro. Those are good ones if you don't have a budget. Benchy Fishy has a GameSense collab? Yeah, I know Peterbot uses it, but they're not like selling it still, are they? Did you order the centerpiece keyboard? I should be getting sent one whenever it's ready, and I don't have too many thoughts until I try it. Like, on paper, it seems pretty promising, but it's a pretty daring product, and yeah, I don't know. Some Valorant pros still use radars? Interesting. Yeah, I know they're pretty big in Asia for whatever reason. Love your content, bro. Appreciate that. RomVJ. I have the HSR3, great pad, but takes a while to flatten. Yeah, some of the Zowie pads, like in those rolled up boxes, it's no good. What is this? 180 hertz. Very lifeless, but I need to get my money up. See this person with the glorious mouse, clearly trying to get a great setup. I just feel like if I give this a win, it's like there's 6 winners. Damn. Are you hyped for the ECDW? Not like crazy hyped, honestly. I want to try the U2DW a bit more. I already could. Can you share some insights on the Final Mouse Horizon? What are you wondering? I think I made a video talking about the announcement on YouTube, and I gave info then, and nothing has been revealed since then. Like, I haven't gotten any more inside info. There haven't been any announcements. It just seems like Final Mouse is hoping everybody forgets about it, maybe? Jonah P., second in Masters Bangkok, used a purple GameSense pad not long ago. Damn, but he switched off it. Wonder if that was for a reason. When is Final Mouse restocking? Restocking what? Mice? Mouse pads? Keyboards? I don't know. For any of them, actually. 360 hertz OLED Viper V3 Faker. Damn, he's got the Faker Viper V3. That's how you just know somebody's rich. When they got the collab mouse, first week. Okay, there's no need to spam about the fucking R1 Pro Max. Obviously, it's not better. You just want me to say it's better. You hope it's better, but it's not better. It's all good. Do you recommend drilling speed holes into an expensive gaming mouse? What do you mean speed holes? But probably not, though. I don't recommend doing any drilling. Yeah, the R1 Pro, it's a few generations old. Now the Mad R is really where the budget's at. Weight reduction, question mark. Yeah, I understand that's the concept of holes, but I wouldn't recommend, just drilling holes in a fucking GPX and expecting that to give you a better experience. Yeah, what is this mouse pad? It just looks like a mat almost. Is it glass? Doesn't look cloth. Is this a fucking wall hack pad? When did they release this one? What the hell? Am I actually that out of the loop? That's the new one? Wow, I'm actually so fucking old. When did this release? The art is so bad. Yeah, I didn't want to say it. I'm not saying it, but what the hell is this? I genuinely thought this was one of those Chinese AI generated pads. Well, at first I thought it was a fucking placemat, so I don't even know. What mice would you say is better than a GPX? It just depends on what you're looking for. If you want something lighter and kind of similar in hand feeling, maybe a Maya X. If you want something much smaller, then that opens up your possibilities. Wallhack's new designs are ugly. Yeah, I can't recall the last design of theirs that I like. Maybe it was the first SkyPad 4.0 that released. Whatever, was it the Yume? I don't know. I used it for a while though. I didn't hate that one. But yeah, this guy's setup, it's a great setup, you know. It's he even said the Wallhack Drift Sora. It's a great setup, but you're clearly too rich to be winning setup Sunday. They're very iffy with the new designs. Yeah, they had that one where I thought like it looked like a swastika and nobody else thought that. So I don't know like what the public judgment was on that one. Just is what it is. 1440p 240 hertz OLED GSRC Gree hit scan hyperlight. Damn, there's a this setup has a lot of like not like I don't know, it's just the red light I guess it's giving it TikTok energy. And then like these little plushes, you have one on the one on the mic, one up there. Pretty cool. Bought the hyperlight for $50 off of Marketplace. That's a good deal. That's what matters most. What keyboard is this? Fucking Drunk Deer, maybe? Is that what I'm looking at? Does it say? It doesn't say, so I'm going to presume it's a Drunk Deer. Is it Drunk Deer? I don't know. Can I still participate in the competition of setups? It's unlikely that I'll get to your setup at this point, just being honest. But you can still submit it. Let's see, Rivian setup. Unicorn X Venom 60. The Unicorn, another Keeb mat. God, I should have fucking gotten into that product, like just reviewing Keeb mats. Clearly everybody buys them. Do you members get a fast pass? Wait, that's actually, I've been wondering for years, like how do I effectively do setup Sunday? That might be the best idea I've ever seen. But do members get a fast pass? Sure, members do. I honestly might get a Keep mat. Yeah, they've been fucking paying people to place them into Setup Sunday to try to convert people. Rivians, what is going on, man? I got distracted by your Keep mat. But wait, let's see. Are these even the same keyboard? Or you just changing up the key? No, the case is changing as well. I don't know what's happening. But this is a clean setup. There is no denying that. X2F. Red and blue. Why are they called wireless mice when they have wires inside? That is a good point. This is a clean setup. 74 degrees. Toasty. Beast and Guardian. That's cold. Yeah, I kind of like the Guardian. I just wish there was only the animal. It would have been even colder. Have you tried those Hall Effect keyboards? The Ola one specifically? No, but I saw somebody in Setup Sunday had one. I mean, this audio stuff, I'm sure this costs like $20,000. What headphones are these? They have like a fractal look. Does it say? No. Pretty base setup though. Rivian said he doesn't need the win, but this could be a winner. Let's just say that much. Do you intend to try the Lamzu Jet 75? Probably not. Like, I don't know. Like, I just know Lamzu is not using their like own firmware or like their own chip with the keyboard, so it's just gonna match the performance of other stuff. And I just don't care to like try everything that's running identical performance in the keyboard lane. The products aren't really unique enough for me to care about them, if that makes sense. What do you think of the X2 Crazy Light? I think it's crazy light and pretty good. I'd say it's not perfect though. Like it could be a little bit better. Like reiterated. I had 4 Viper V3s crack on me. What are you doing to them? Are you trying to crack them? Because if so, then I could understand that. But just in normal use, I will go as far as to say I don't believe that. Considering I've had like 2 mice crack on me in like fucking 6 years. Putting on donut skates. What? Like the bottom shell on your mouse cracked from putting on skates. He's farming his mice for mats. Yeah, I don't even... How, like, are you putting pressure like a person who doesn't understand how much pressure to put? It's like really all I can imagine. 4 of them. Do you have like video proof of any of this? Or did you keep like getting them from Razer? You just kept emailing them like I fucking cracked it again. It's almost an unbelievable story, but it's tragic. I will say, just considering that I've never cracked a mouse putting on skates, I'd have to imagine there's some element of user error. Let's see, we got Aro with the fucking QCK, GPX, some keyboard, one monitor. This is a CSGO player setup. There's no question about that. I had my Viper V3 Pro crack at one of the screw stems. Maybe this is a real thing. I mean, I just don't even get that. Maybe I'll try it after stream. I'll just try to break some of my Viper V3 Pros. LMAO, it's literally a copy of my setup. Yeah, something I'm getting at. Like, there's just the universal setup, and everybody has their version of it. But yeah, I don't know. Usually, like, sometimes I just see a QCK and give it a win. So I can't tell if this person's trying to prey on that or if they're really just a QCK user. Didn't happen on the white edition. Interesting. Only the black one. Means you've been getting rotten stock from Razer. Some plastics can degrade sitting around. That's a great theory. You got fucking rotten plastic. Yeah, it's biodegradable, right? It fucking degraded in your hand. The Whale is making the QCK 2.0. Yeah, I mean, the Whale, his pads are good. There's no denying that, but just like his pads actually getting into the hands of people who use them, it takes such a long time. It's like ridiculous. Which color design should I get for Viper V3 Pro? The standard white version is really the easiest to recommend. The Sentinels edition, I like the coating, and the Faker and the Gengar, they're just very similar to the black version. So it's just whatever design you like, I guess. Do I give this a win? It's a bit too uninspired. How long have we been live? An hour, 10 minutes? And I am like, what? Not an hour into the setup, so we can say that much. Key83, currently using Maya X60HE DT990 Pro. You have the fucking, I guess that's like a gamer towel, like a Click sweat towel on top of the monitor. 240 Hz OLED Odyssey G7. It's a clean setup. You got the little mouse fleet. You have Monster. What is this, a Wooting? Pretty clean. Pretty gamer. I don't like that the V3 Pro forces motion sync on you. Yeah, but it's interesting. Like, Razer still has some of the best testing, like, wireless motion latency. So how are they able to do that? They're working some magic. Yeah, you should request the low-free high pace mouse. Is it really good? I just saw it and I'm like, yeah, this looks so-so. Maybe it is good, though. Bros mice are set up like an army. I respect it. Is that Maya X? Something I can't tell. Viper V3 Pro, and then like ULX Arbiter, Lamzu Maya, or Atlantis Mini something. Pretty good setup. Could be a winner. I don't know. There's been like many could be winners, but sorry for playing League. That is crazy. Well, at least it gives it some color. There's some color and life in this setup. Watching my stream while playing League, that makes it acceptable. Do we have a Heian? What mouse are you using for League of Legends? XM2W with Magic Ice. Wait, this guy's actually a winner. What the hell? Finally me? It was worth the wait. I mean, this is a base setup. What is this keyboard? Wooting? G Pro Lightspeed headphones? Sure. Why not? Shot on iPhone 15. Is that like troll? It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, Magic Ice, XM2W, Heian, or wait, Zero Mid. Fucking same thing. Orange Zero. That is a winner. See, I'm happy. Got to hold off on a few non-winners because eventually you get to the winner. Setup Sunday. What the fuck year is it? Yeah, this was the first one of 2025. That's hard to believe. I guess it's like just barely March. Like I'm thinking it's March and I haven't done one. Okay, maybe still. Do you use high LOD on Vaximus when you throw on third-party skates? Yes, generally. There's low-profile Hall Effect keyboards. Which ones? I know there was like that Newfie one a long time ago. I swear, that was like the talk of the town, and nobody talks about it. Should you tape your wireless dongle to your mouse to reduce click latency? That's an interesting theory. Maybe you should. No, maybe you should like tape it to the top of like your hand. Because then the wireless signal won't be like fucked with. Which coating is your favorite? It's a good question. I would say the XM2W, but it just like after using it for a few months, it like kind of starts to feel a little bit more greasy than it did like rubberized out of the box. But there's so many coatings that are just like similar. Like Viper V3 Pro White, very good coating. GPX, honestly, great coating. How to fix sore V2 QC issues? I mean, I don't even know which issues you're having, but I don't know. Not much that can be done. Did you like fucking? Is this a .5 photo, or did you just like get on your tippy toes, stand on a bed? Very, very crazy angle. Winning setup though. Let's see. What is this? Maya X. Oh, there's the Newfie keyboard that I just said nobody uses. Somebody's using it. Is this a bird? Is this one of those like Windows default backgrounds? Kind of fuck with it. And then a mouse. What mouse is this? The Maya X? Is that really a Maya X? Not buying it. Hayate O2X Soft. Pretty clean. Once again, minimal. It would like kill you guys to put something on your walls. Which coating on the Viper V3 Pro is your favorite? Probably the Sentinels version or just the standard white. GPX Dex coating wear out fast? Mine hasn't worn, but I don't know. So I would say fast, but I don't know if you have like acidic hands, use it for 6 months straight, maybe. So many light bars. Where? In the last setup? Or just in general? How would you compare, I don't know, the Aqua Control Pro Neon? It's just similar to it here. I haven't used it in a while. Let's see, what the hell is this? Is that like Nutella? Are these actual berries? What a hearty, healthy breakfast. It's just, this kind of looks American. I can't tell if it is. What the hell is that keyboard? HyperX headphones? Some like thin mousepad without stitching? God damn. This is a real budget setup. I just don't know if it's a winner. I don't know if it has winning energy. It's American because the food looks nasty. Yeah, I don't know if like Nutella or like spreads like that are really popular in other countries. Hole in the wall, that's a fucking good spot. I would not have spotted that one. Yeah, this might be a winner, honestly. I have like a tiger beverage. I've never seen that unless I'm blanking on something. It's me and I'm from Poland? Damn. This is what Poland looks like. What a fucking country. Oh yeah, I should have just read that. Lots of just fucking letters. Yep, and that is berries. I mean, you could win, but then I don't know, like lethal gaming gear would probably cost as much as the gift card's value is to ship something. But the setup's pretty budget, and you are here, so that's a winner. I think I'm up to 7. But Venom 60, but the Venom 60 is not pre-built. I don't know what you're saying. I am going to try a Venom 60 soon, though. Got a Venom in last time. You said I didn't win without it. Hyperion Venom ULX. Wait, I'm so confused what's happening. Is this a Venom? Got a Venom in. So I would presume that's a Venom. Got the ULX, very clean. What is this mouse pad? The Hyperion? Oh yeah, it's that one Hyperion colorway. And we have, of course, myself from, what year would that be, 2020? Something like that? Poland. Everything reminds me of Poland Spring, but still not sponsoring Borzy. Exactly. And I'm still representing. Not even fucking lost the bottle cap, but I'm still representing. And what did you say? Dates for breaking the fast later. That's inspiring. Shout out to dates. What a food. Yeah, it's a clean setup. It could be a winner. Another keep mat. I'm honestly losing my mind. When did these become so popular? Like they were a 2020 TikTok thing. And now like they went asleep for a few years and now everybody has one. When did everybody get them? Did they do like a crazy Black Friday sale? Not a winner? Yeah, but I feel like I promised a win last time or something. What's the benefit of having a keep mat? People used to, it was back when the term thock was a thing. They'd be like, you'd have a thockier sounding keyboard if it's resting on a mat. But it's just like, 1, use a mouse pad. 2, why does everybody have them? This is a winner? He already won? Like today or in the past? There's a lot of resistance from the chat. ATK Z1 Ultra is the best performance mouse. I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's a solid like Ergo for the price. There's not really anything best about it. Yeah, I don't know if this was a winner, but I do like the wallpaper. There's clearly some thought put into that. Need a monitor arm so bad, but it doesn't fit my table. There's probably something you could figure out. Like, don't they make wall mounts? Maybe it wouldn't fit your wall either. Okay, well, the chat has decided against this being a winner. I don't know if that's true, but it won't be a winner. Wooting, Maya X Beast 1440p 360 hertz OLED. And we got the fucking Batman set up. Is that the Beast? What mouse? Maya X? See, a Maya X 45-gram mouse on a fucking fast glass pad. It's just like questionable. But this guy is Batman, so there is that. How far am I into setup? I'm only an hour behind. Not bad. An hour 20 in. And only an hour behind. That was not Nutella. That was melted chocolate. That's practically what Nutella is. Cardboard. What about cardboard? You should use instead of a keep mat? I agree. What difference do you notice between Maya X and like Logitech /Razer sensors? The Maya X, it just doesn't have like a smooth, fluid feel to it. Just like a bit like choppier, but like not like a stuttery chop. Just less clean feeling on the input. Maya or Inca for 19 by 10 hand? Probably the Maya. Unless you really know what you're getting into with the amount of like palm contact, I'd advise against the Inca. Got my Key 83 and Zero pads in. Excited to try them soon. You will not be disappointed, I'll tell you that much. Let's see this setup. What the hell is this? These are like, it's like protective padding. These aren't even like the audio blocks. What are the best mouse switches? Kale GX, potentially the best mechanical, just in terms of performance. But yeah, I don't know. Lots of Omron. I wouldn't call Omron Opticals the best. Double pads are crazy. Yeah, using the Yuki Aim pad as a keyboard mat, well, with the Yuki Aim keyboard on top of it, holy shit. I don't even know what to say. This setup has maximum aura. I mean, what the hell is this? Simgot EW300? GSX300? See, like, you guys always are so close, and then you start just, like, spamming these letters that don't mean anything. I presume one of them is the IMs. Zippy switches are underrated? I'd say they're overrated at this point. Well, no, I guess they're not overrated. Like, Jap Omrons are overrated, but Zippies? I don't know. I think he likes anime. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess the same. I mean, Yuki Aim. I'm surprised they don't have, like, an actual, like, animated production out yet. Artisan Zero X Soft or Soft? I prefer Soft. I don't think there's a single Artisan pad where I prefer X Soft, honestly. I don't even use my Hien anymore. Should I just use it as my key mat? You might as well, because then you have, like, you have the flex. You're like, man, my Artisan pad, that's for the keyboard. Even though you gotta be very careful not to, like, do it in a way that's slandering Artisan. It's like you're honoring it by using it as the keyboard mat. I'm slowly starting to like my Type 99. Started using X-Ray Pad Obsidian dots, and it's the perfect speed. Damn, that's probably pretty slow, I would guess. What mouse are you using? I'm using the GPX at the moment. I also have my XM2W plugged in, practicing what I preach. Does the hit scan feel like the Viper, or it's different? It feels completely different to the Viper. Especially Viper V3, if that's what you're talking about. It's like much smaller. But yeah, is this a winner, or is this person just a Yuki Aim fan? I think they're just a Yuki Aim fan, but it's a great setup. Cannot deny that much. Isn't it a Viper Mini clone? It's not. It's like in the same size range, but it's not a 1-to-1 clone or even close to it. Let's see. Wow, this is the lighting in this picture is crazy. Is this like unedited? It's kind of crazy. I don't know. It's not really all that. Venom software is better. I haven't tried Venom yet, but people used to like say it was the best performing Hall Effect keyboard, so I'm going into it with that expectation. Hi, Borty. Am I retarded? I don't know, the bad nugget. Thought that said verified at first, then I looked closer. Can you write the name in the stream? What are you talking about, Ignacio? That's a winner right here? Yeah, it might be just off of the lighting alone. What game is this? Am I like a noob? How am I... Should I know what this is? I don't know. No mouse pad? Wait, is this a key mat? But it's like just a piece of foam or something? That's based. War Thunder? Mousepad is necessary? Yeah, but there's the cats on the desk, so I understand. Normally, I would be saying the same. Is that a piece of foam as a keypad? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, that. This is a winner off of that alone. What if it's a glass tabletop? You still shouldn't be using that as a mousepad, I would say. It looks crazy, too. Yeah, I mean, this might be one of the most iconic photos ever submitted in Setup Sunday history. And those cats are pretty cool. There's like this homeless wild cat that's trying to make its home in my home. Yeah, this is some inspiration for future setup submitters. This is so shocking, it is indeed. Do you really believe with all your heart that OLED would make my gaming experience much better? Someone who only plays once a week, I don't know if I want to spend 800, then don't. Yeah, if you only play once a week, I wouldn't spend 800 on like the bleeding edge tech monitor. You could spend like probably half of that, get something pretty good. Crack in the wall? There is a crack in the wall. That's a good point. Maybe it's like a cable. Never thought of that. Regardless, that's just a smidge on an otherwise excellent setup. Hitscan Hyperlight with Key 83 and TKD Cycle 7 keyboard. I don't know what that means. And then we have like, what are these? Artisan keycaps. This is a bit much. Like, there are many complaints that there's nothing going on in these setups. And then I see this, I'm like, whoa. What keyboard are you maining right now? Like, at the moment, it's the Wooting 80HE, but within a week or so, I should have my hands on a Venom 60. And it had been the HM80 previously, but I spilled coffee on it and fried the PCB, so I can't use that anymore. And I was, like, super convinced that was a lot better than the 80HE, but... I mean, now I obviously can't compare them head-to-head, but the 80HE is pretty good. Only 2 winners left. Appreciate you letting me know, Styler, because honestly, I thought there were like 3. I was fucking giving these winners away, guns blazing. Is it me, or is that monitor not the center of where you're sitting? For this person, I don't know. What if they just sit to the right a bit? But then the mouse pad position. I get what you're saying. Yeah, and Prism. What the hell is that? Never heard of a Prism monitor? But yeah, we got the Logitech thing. Pretty good setup. Pretty good. Oh, an Apple Watch. I'm trying to hide that one. TKD Cycle 7, though. Still haven't heard of that. Baller setup. Coffee was a Wooting employee. True. Best thing out of the Netherlands is cheese and Wooting. Changed my mind. What did they... Do they have great cheese? Is that a commonly known thing? Did they, like, invent cheese? The Netherlands cheese. This is not something I'm familiar with. We rating setups. Yes, Setup Sunday. I created this, actually, many years ago on Twitch. Not many people know that. But yeah, you probably, if you submit your setup now, it will not be viewed on this stream, but there's always next Setup Sunday. Hey, Boardsy Brofists, you were always a good one, man. Cheers, much love. I send good energy to you and your cool-ass dog. Appreciate those kind words and emoticons. Me and my dog, we appreciate the energy. Cheese doesn't have an actuation point, just saying. Depending on your definition of actuation point, Wooting is the worst thing to come out of the Netherlands. It certainly couldn't be the worst thing. Even if you're a Wooting hater, the Netherlands, like, their language is pretty bad. Cheese is in the top 5 things next. Do you foresee any new Skyrox releases? I got the V6 and V8, and they're based. Yeah, I mean, I just imagine that Skyrox will keep up that formula of, like, cloning popular shapes at a budget price. But I can't, like, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't really guess what exactly it will be. Skyrox released a mouse in Russia? It's some Ergo, really? Is that true? How have I not heard about that? Let's see this. Is this a laptop setup? Not many of those. See, I'm almost happy to see a laptop setup with some character. Is that Drunk Deer keyboard, Viper V3 Pro, Aqua Control 2? Damn, mousepad looks like it could use an upgrade. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I guess it's a good laptop. Laptop setup with a Viper V3 Pro. Viper V3 Pro work for, Jesus, I can't read. Palm/claw for medium/large hands. Yes. So where I'd recommend it. Is cleaning illegal? It might be. Should I buy a new mouse pad glass or should I buy a new mouse? Yeah, get off of the Model I. Get off of a Glorious mouse. Yeah, so you have a full Glorious setup. You're like somebody who was indoctrinated into a cult as a child. Like, you need some deprogramming. But eventually, you will be off the Glorious peripherals and you will be happier on your setup. I feel a mid is more versatile. For artisan, I mean, soft mid. If you really hate plushiness, then I'd say go for mid. Boardsy Mouse collab with a Rex design when? It's a good question. Never thought about a Rex mouse. But I mean, yeah, it is. Mice with designs are the future. A Rex mouse will be a thing. Let's just put it that way. Glorious peripherals is a phase. Yeah, and it's a phase that many people start off their life in. It's like they're cheap. They were back in the day like a popular budget option, but now, I don't know. Glorious just kind of fell off. Have you tried the Vans? They're trash? Yeah, I did when it like launched, but it's just not like one of those mice that's worth wasting like memory to think about. IMO, there are just some mice that can't be competed with right now, like the OP18K or G Wolves mice or the Viper V3. It's not dead. Yeah, well, they're like, that's kind of my argument. Part of it is like some mice are so good, and then we just have like this tier of just okay releases, and it's like you can't really criticize it, but it's kind of like a trash mouse. I'd say like the Ponage Trinity Carbon Fiber WL Mouse Strider, like they kind of fall into that category in my mind. Most of the I don't think like most of the non-plastic mice that have released this year have been like really disappointing. The Groove is trash. Both of them are trash. I just remember one was Ambi, one was Ergo. I can't tell you which. Are you gonna get the NVIDIA 50 graphics card? I don't know. Maybe like if I build a new PC at some point in that card's lifespan, yes, but I'm not gonna like upgrade to one. You skipped my setup above this one, did I? Oh shit, I did. My bad. My bad. So you got the Secret Lab chair. What the hell is this mouse? Logitech brick mouse, and you're a League player. Well, you're not a winner. You're putting the emoji over the cable management. Got the PS5, pretty chill. Is that an Xbox controller? What? Crickets. Yeah, the full size keyboard. I don't know about that. Is that like a League thing? It just looks fucked. Unconquered. I don't know what was unconquered. This guy. Do you have another YouTube channel where you teach programming? Swear it's your voice in the videos. No, but maybe I should. Maybe I should teach some programming. You didn't stream for so long, I forgot how hot you were. Yes, it has been a while since I streamed. It's easy to forget. Android emoji. Is that like the... Is that the universal emoji? Like the Google emoji? I don't know. I fuck with it though. I don't fuck with League. PC on the floor, PS5 on the table? Well, I thought the PC was on the carpet. At least it's not that. What's your male to female viewer ratio like? I think at my peak of like diversity, it was 93.7, which was really shocking to me. I was like, there's no way out of every 100 views on a video, 7 of them are from women. But that's what YouTube told me at one point. Probably at 200 to 1. I would not say that would be impossible at the current moment. Actually, no. Currently, I think it's like 95.5, maybe. Truly a diverse channel. Exactly. I mean, worldwide, we have a lot of versatility. So of a 5-year-old Glorious and very old Game Sense as seen earlier in the stream. Oh yeah, didn't you win? I think you won, at least. Okay, I went through this setup. What is this guy playing? Okay, it's just a screensaver. What is this? Like a factory? I don't know. Looks cool, though. This setup, it looks like there's just a lot going on. We have the large size Artisan. I don't know about that. What mouse is this? The hell is that? Like an attack? Is that an Attack Shark mouse? I didn't win, I think. Really? Damn. Maybe I'm thinking of a different setup. Looks like a music studio setup? Yeah, somewhat. But then it's just like... It's just not. What is this? Drunk Deer keyboard? Is it? I see any keyboard with these keycaps and a knob. I just think it's Drunk Deer. Might not be a bad thing to think. IEMs. It's like, this could be a winner. I won't say that. You said I would win, but then you already had 6 winners? Okay, I'll go back on Pete and you can get a win. So now I think I'm at 9 winners. Damn, there's only one more winner. It's Keychron? That was also a possibility. I should have known from the wireless, honestly. Just wasn't thinking. It was very rubish. That's my setup. Base setup. Got the mic. Big ass ring light. That's like what's... I feel like this thing just emits probably too much light. Maybe not then. Maybe I'm wrong. Has your ULX Prophecy been shipped yet? I don't think so. No, I don't think anybody's has. That's what I was trying to say. ATK F1 Extreme Razer Galactus V2 mouse and HyperX Alloy keyboard. You've got the footy match on. Who's playing? Who's MNU? Who's FUL? Is this an important soccer matchup, anybody? Oh, the F1 Extreme Leviathan actually does look pretty nice. I don't think I'd ever seen the color before. They said all ULX Clicks mediums have been shipped already? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Manchester United? Really? Well, I guess because there's also Manchester City. I was going to say, no way their abbreviation isn't just MAN. MNU. It's like fucking Minnesota Northern University. That's just no aura. Versus Fulton? I mean, you guys would know better than me. Is this Champions League? The English Premier League? Is this a thing? Damn, I fucking know soccer. But this setup, what do we have? Biodynamics. Look like they have some use. HyperX keyboard. The mouse is right. And that is one element of this setup that has been solved. I would say the mouse pad could probably get an upgrade. We love fucking Setup Sunday. Who doesn't? Only the haters. The lepers. Love how double clicking was a good feature a while ago. Some people still look for it. The Minecraft people. Except Minecraft people don't really have a hold on mice like they used to. Let's see, what is this? Wow, this pad looks like wavy as hell. It does not look like it's sitting flat. Neither is the desk now. Like, what's going on here? That Apex Pro Mini? Pretty based. You probably got through 5 setups in an hour? No, this is like actually the best it's ever been. I'm not even an hour behind. I'm an hour and 40 minutes into a stream and I'm not even an hour behind. If you understand Setup Sunday, you know that's fucking... These are pretty good numbers. It's just because I've been like... I don't know, I haven't talked about anything else. Just been reading the chats, doing setups. Pad looks literally and figuratively wavy. That's an Esport Tiger Gin. I feel like I've tried it. Yeah, I certainly have. Isn't it like reflective? Am I thinking of the right pad? You are currently an hour and 10 minutes behind. Okay. Close enough. We are close enough. If the Minecraft mice were Rocket, GPX, and Glorious no others? Now there was what was it, the Bloody Mice? You're probably thinking of the Wuzhang 2. I am. So they kept that design and like made some other this doesn't look, it's not screaming quality from this image, but maybe it's a manipulated image. Opinion on Pulsar X2H ES, please. If you find it on a sale, it could be like good if you're looking for a like mid 60 gram claw shape. It's really the most optimistic case I can make for it. What is the price of... Hold on, I gotta fucking check what Cardano's at after the Trump announcement, see if it's still going up. Do you listen to music while aim training, or is it just silent? Generally, I do. Fuck, what is Cardano at, man? I don't know, I need to know. 101, let's go, above $1. Is there a speed skill for unusual way skates, assuming ice is the fastest? Do they even have a skate called ice? Oh yeah, magic ice. I was confused for a second. Yeah, magic ice are the fastest, followed by silver fox, followed by black fox. Is there anything else? Can you check out argon pads? I know they're popular for Fortnite, but they're just like an OEM cloth surface. It's like nothing impressive really. Oh wait, this is the setup I already looked at before. Fucking banned. Marvel Rivals. I saw somebody in chat ask me what I played in Marvel Rivals earlier. I've never installed the game, so I don't know who I would play. I'm sad I'll never be as locked in as people I can bear aim training with no music. Um, well, yeah, some people just love aim training. Some people just love it. They're selling the X2H for 60 in my area? That's not bad. I need to win. Well, wait. Poor ass setup. Not mine. I'm rich. I thought this was a real setup, man. This was about to be the last winner. I mean, what is this mouse pad? Your technology partner in... I can't read that last word. Is that an octopus? I don't know. That's fucking insane. I was wondering what I should get for fingertip hitscan hyperlight or ATK F1 Extreme. I mean, neither are bad. It's just a matter of price mostly and availability. Like worldwide, I think the F1 Extreme is an easier product to acquire. Did you get sent the new 4114 pad? No, I don't think so. I saw they released one. I don't know if they love me as a company. Have you played Terraria? No. Never have. Somehow. Cool picture of himself. Yeah, the fucking student photo. It's hard. Wait for the Pulsar X2F? I wouldn't advise that. If somebody wants a mouse now, I wouldn't be like, wait until the summer for this $100+ mouse that you may or may not like. Do you know any lightweight clones of the G102/G Pro? Yeah, it's called the Mchos G3. It's really like the only one on the market that's a G203 clone. Let's see this guy. Oh, he's got the Metrova Breeze, that company, whose products I will review. And the Extrafy, what is that, the Ergo, the M64 Pro? It's pretty base set, or M68. It's the Ambi? Yeah. Oh, is it coming out in summer? I don't know when it's coming out, but it's not anytime soon. Do you only play Fortnite? No single player games or even other multiplayer games? I mean, like, on occasion I'll play other multiplayer games, but yeah, hardly any single player. I genuinely, I don't even know what a single player game is that I would be willing to play except for, like, the next GTA story mode. I had a friend who was recommending me, like, the Spider-Man game. That's really all I can think of. Like, Elden Ring, that stuff, it's not me. No RJN mentioned in the stream. Disappointed. I don't think there was. No, I did. There was one. Some guy asked about Cougar Mouse. I was like, did Rocket Jump Ninja just post a video on that? So there was one. But there have not been as many as there normally are. So all praise is due to the honorable Rocket Jump Ninja. Batman Arkham series is pretty good. Yeah, but I played those when I was pretty young. So I don't know if they have real replay value. Remember being in middle school when the fucking last one was announced or something. That mousepad color is truly goated. Yeah, people, I swear, when Artisan like kind of came out with this green color, people were shitting on it. But I've seen a lot of pads like kind of clone it. Thoughts on the Lamzu Inca? It's like a good ZA style shape. It's the first one really, but I don't think it's going to be a mouse anywhere near as popular as like the Maya X. But if you know it's what you're looking for, it will probably deliver. Who else likes mice over 127 millimeters long? Probably not many people, like statistically. Check the Mcho's Basilisk has G502 clone. What's it called? But in the past, like G502 clones from like budget companies have generally been bad. Mice are just getting smaller. Even the OGM class. Mice are getting smaller. What the hell is that like explosion noise? Do you prefer the S2 shape to the U2? I do, but it's just a matter of like preference. If you want something a bit larger feeling, you'll probably like the U2. Forgot about setups. This guy's set up pretty chill, man. He had posters, but he took them off, and now there are holes. So that's why you leave up the posters, man. Death Adder V3 Pro, Huntsman V2. You got the razor pilled setup. Full desk pad. It fits the desk perfectly. One curved monitor. Um, the speakers. I swear I've seen these speakers before. B&W speakers. Pretty baller setup. I don't know about the mouse pad, but everything else. Small woke mice. Big mice are for Sigma males. I agree. Retweet. I need info about how much the X2F will cost now. It's still so early on in that mouse's like development process. I don't think anything like that's announced. I heard that VXE will release a G502 or G305 clone. It would make sense. That matcha color is hard as fuck. I wish we had more dark blue. Hyperion? Yeah, dark blue. Yeah. Might as well just get black at that point. Changing Twitter to X was possibly top 5 worst things of all time. Not many people call it X. I feel like the Twitter name just lives on. When will white mousepads exist? Some of them exist, but they just get dirty so much quicker. Most people don't want them. Looking at upgrade to Skyrock's V8 or B6 Max, what do you think? I mean, it depends on the shape you want. If you want something like X2H, higher profile for claw, probably get the V8. If you want to spend more, something a bit like lower, like more final mouse size, I guess get the Beast X. What chair do you use? I use the Steelcase Leap V2. It is mint. I'll say that much. Need more lilac purple mice. Yeah, I don't know. There should be. Every mouse company should just allow you to get whatever color mouse you want. That's the future of mice. I like the V8 more than $100+ mice. It's really like the same quality as, or like the same specs as many of them. Not a fan of the headphones on the monitor. Yeah, neither am I. Neither am I. Ling Bao. Let's see what is going on here. We have some upside down mousepad. A4. Is this like the A4 Tech? Isn't that a company that makes bloody mice? Let's see. What mouse is this? Like the Attack Shark R1 Pro? Then this keyboard looks pretty budget coded as well. No idea what's going on. That's a budget setup. What is this? Russian? Looks like Russian. LGG Neptune spotted? Where? Not in this setup. Oh, I guess the next setup. The X7 pad is dope. No cap. I've never heard of it. Might just be missing out. Let's see. Neptune Pro, Lamzu Maya, the Magger 68. Skyrock's V8 is on the way. I mean, it's a reliable, solid setup. But I can't say it's a winner. There's just not enough personality. What do you prefer, 1440p 36Hz OLED or 1080p 540Hz TN? I haven't tried 500+ hertz, but I would imagine 1440p 360 OLED. My friends always recommended me Attack Shark mice, but I don't know about the reliability. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say it's great. No way. Did I just brought me back like fucking so many minutes. Wait, did I? I don't even know. Oh, I don't think I did. TN in the big 2025 is crazy. Yeah, I mean, Zowie's the only company that's still really working with it, right? Let's see, what's this setup? A Basilisk, a glorious mousepad. What's that keyboard? Huawei MateBook. Not the MacBook, the MateBook. You should try the 240Hz 4K OLEDs. I just don't really care for 4K, I don't think. I think 1440p is good enough for me. This is not a troll post. A friend of mine unironically uses this setup. What the hell is this mousepad? It's just like a towel? And what do you have going on in Russia? He plays on a piece of tissue. This is for him. Well, I feel like if he won, he wouldn't be able to do much with the $30 gift card. Cursed setup? I mean, yeah, this is really cursed. What do the winners get? A $30 gift card to Lethal Gaming Gear. My bad. I thought it would be moderated. What do you mean? Keyboard. Frog Mini. Same person who made your Venom, by the way. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that means. Frog Mini. But no control key. Why? You know, dude has love for the game, though. That is true about that last setup. He and a Beast X. Which skates do you recommend for me? Maybe Magic Ice. Maybe just like some X-Ray Pad, Obsidian Airs, or Jade Skates. Any codes for the Lamzu store? Can you use code Boardsy? I don't think so. So, that's That's where you lose me. MM730. I mean, Cooler Master. What happened? Control is on the Capski. Yeah, but it's like if you... I use Control as my pickaxe bind in Fortnite, so if I didn't have that key, I would just be fucked. But I'm sure that's just a... That's a choice. It's a feature, not a flaw. The side buttons from his bloody mouse? Now that is... This... We've actually reached a point where this setup is kind of unbelievable. I just... This person should be an honorary winner. I'll just send him $30 PayPal. Do they have PayPal in Russia? Whatever. That guy will get $30 somehow. Fucking China Kong, if you're here. That will happen. Are new skates supposed to feel scratchy XM2W? Yeah, I mean, I'd say give them some time to break in, but they shouldn't feel like scratchy long term. If they don't have PayPal in Russia, god damn it. I'll fucking send them a transfer through Wise or something. There's got to be some way to get money into Russia. Beast X Max. I mean, this is a base setup. Wait, what is the mousepad? What mousepad is this? Is this like an x-ray pad? This text in the bottom left is like throwing me off. Fingertip is overrated? I think like fingertip grip mice are generally overrated. Russia has no PayPal. Okay, I can use Wise or Monero. That's pretty good. Looks like an artisan, but the image is flipped. It's not an artisan. I'm pretty confident in that. Yeah, it is what it is. Why is there no info on the Haste 2 Pro and Haste 2s? Because HyperX, like... I swear I reviewed the Haste 2. But I mean, I don't know. HyperX just like did some release to the same shape they've been working with without any real improvements a few years ago. Okay, one more winner. I'm like trying to pick a winner, but there's just nothing that's popping out at me as deserving of a win. Maybe it's this setup, honestly. Lamzu Atlantis OG, we have like a Razer mousepad, but there are 2 keyboards at least. So palm grip is underrated. I don't know about that. Can you tell us about the Artisan Dots and when they come out? I mean, I can't really tell you when they come out because I don't know. Similar to how I don't know when the Boardsy mousepad will release, but I can tell you that what can happen will happen. Do setups? There's one more winner, so. And it's probably this setup that I'm looking at. Setups don't really need to be rushed at the current moment. Is that a Minecraft wallpaper? Yeah, it looks like the default Windows wallpaper, but like Minecraft version. I noticed the same. I mean, this setup, it just looks crazy. Have you seen the new 4114 pads? I've seen them, but I haven't like had them in hand, watched reviews, like really analyze them. I just saw they released another pad. I watched like their graphic video, or not graphic, but just like a explanation. They didn't talk much about like the product itself, so I just didn't really know what conclusions to draw. But yeah, I think this will be the 10th and final Setup Sunday win. Wait, what the fuck? This guy's a Venom 60? I thought this was like a poverty setup. Wait a minute. This is so confusing. He's got like a baller keyboard, a laptop, trash mousepad. Artisan Dodge skates should come out when they revamp the website, which should happen sometime this year. I'm not trying to hate on Artisan. Of course not. But how long is how intensive is this website revamp? Isn't a Venom 60 like $250? No, it's cheaper. Like you can get a full Venom build probably for under $200. I've seen the new website. It looks like a modern website. I guess like them doing everything internally and not like just hiring a web designer. Yeah, because they wouldn't be easy to just port it into a new website, I guess. Yo, how is it going 1 week? What is up, man? Probably about to end the stream, you know? We picked all 10 winners. Wait, did I? Yeah, I just don't know. This guy's like more deserving than some of the other winners. Is that true? OP1 AK cable is broken, keeps disconnecting and reconnecting under 6 months of use. Is it trash mouse? I don't know. I would just buy a new cable or contact Endgame gear. I swear, like the percent of people who have a defective mouse who like try to get it taken care of through warranty has to be below 10%. So did that Russian guy with the bloody mouse win? Yeah, but he didn't win a code. That's like separate. So it's just like an 11th winner who I'll just send $30 to in some capacity. Bordsy, can we collab? I'm a clothing brand. I'll do all the work. I just want the green light. Well, what kind of collab? Probably not clothing wise, unless you make socks. You make extra large socks. I will fucking promote the shit out of those. My X or Viper V3 Pro. If I had to use one for the rest of my life, it would probably be Viper V3 Pro. But for your situation, if you want something lighter, probably my X. There are only 9 winners from the Lethal Gaming Gear code, even with this guy winning. Oh yeah, because I went back in my head and I gave the win to the guy who had like the glorious. Fuck, I think I did. I don't know if I'll be able to find his setup. Yeah, whatever. If there's an extra winner, it just is what it is. Have you tried Vaxi t-shirts? No, they haven't sent them to me. Have you tried Tenz's new mouse? It's gonna be called the Hyperion. Is that a joke? I can't tell if that's like a troll and I'm just like missing it. Hyperion. I have seen Tenz's new mouse and like the stuff surrounding that. Damn, let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly, scroll through some setups. Rapu mouse. Said you would go back for mine. I will go back, Honky Pete. Do mouse pads really make you better? Like going from a bad or no mouse pad to a good mouse pad? Yeah, I would say so. Arm sleeves would be funny since you don't like using it. Not a bad idea. Well, it was worth a shot. Thanks for acknowledging. Shoot or shoot. I'm just not a real... I don't think I'd be a great promoter of clothes. Type 99 or Shogun? Definitely the Type 99 in my opinion. The Shogun, it's like an experience you can... Like the Infinity Mice control really gets you like 95% of the way there. Can you first go to Pika before ending the stream? I don't know. Oh, that's your name. I thought that was like a place or something. JP Gaming has a brand on their website for arm sleeves. Apparently it's artisan friendly. I did hear about that. Let's see this. Oh, Viz. This is the guy who was asking. Let's see. Apex Pro Mini XM2W Hyperion firm. It's a good setup. You even have the either fake or real plant. Wait, what the fuck is this? It's like a wireless charging thing. You're just like giving yourself all of that interference for no reason near your mouse dongle as well. What am I looking at? Wow, this was actually about to be a winner, and then whatever this is just threw me off. A charger within 10 centimeters of the mouse dongle? I'm sick to my stomach. What is that backlight? I don't know. Optimum inspired setup. We've seen like 1,000 Optimum inspired setups. I swear I've seen this wallpaper on like many setups. Pretty chill. This setup has a nice look to it. Glassworks pad. Final mouse. Just looks very clean. My setup is unique. I'll move it if you make me winner. Okay, well see, there you go. At least you win so much. You don't have to deal with wireless interference anymore. And you get a $30 gift card code. Okay, Pippa, I'm going to scroll down. Maybe I'll find yours. Let's see. Damn, Shada. Some pretty good setups in here. Most of you guys have pretty adequate peripherals at this point. I'll say that much. Damn, this guy's the LG OLED as well. Chill. What's that? Carpet. Well, I think that is about all for this week's Setup Sunday. I'm trying to find this guy's last setup, but I'm not seeing it. Damn, there were so many more, though. Like, this would have been, like, at least another hour minimum of setups. It's crazy work. Oh, this guy's playing Fortnite. You missed my epic macro setup? 24-hour stream incoming? Yeah, I wonder, like, I don't know, even after, like, 2 hours or whatever, it's like there's a frog in my throat or something. Like, people are just... Streamers who stream, like, 20 hours a day, they're built different. But yeah, that's going to be all for this Setup Sunday. If I'd missed you, I'm very sorry. There will always be more Setup Sundays in the future. But yeah, this was a pretty chill stream. Appreciate everybody who came by. Respect your elders. And yeah, I don't know. Buy cryptocurrency, buy everything, buy mice, all of it. But yeah, peace out.